Yeah, people with there. Blessings. Some of the stories that will be mentioned this morning: firefighters cut driver from vehicle after it totaled. Gun and ammunition seized in East Kingston. Also coming up, the 14-year-old who left us and the other that is missing. So that and more. And remember that if you're new to the channel, if it is your first time over here, please, I'm asking you to subscribe. Plus, click the notification bell, and while doing so, select option all. So that way, you'll be first in line to be notified about each and every activity on our channel. And also remember to give this video a like always, for YouTube algorithm. Blessings and more beatitude. Stay safe. Police attached to the Kingston Eastern Division seized one 9mm pistol along with 10 rounds of ammunition, 2 magazines, 2 gun holsters and 2 masks at D. Aguila Road, Rockfort, Kingston 2 on Wednesday, May 12. No one was arrested. An another alert has been activated for 14-year-old Brittany Brown of Frontier in St. Mary, who has been missing since Monday, May 10. She is a melanin, slim built, and is about 175 centimeters, 5 feet 6 inches tall. Reports from the Port Maria police are that Brittany Brown was last seen in her community about 10 a.m. Her mode of dress is unknown at the time she went missing. She has not been heard from since. So anyone knowing the whereabouts of Brittany Brown is being asked to contact the Port Maria police at 876-994-2333. Police 119 emergency number or the nearest police station in your vicinity. Now over to the neighboring parish, Portland. The police are investigating the suspected MUR-DER of a married couple in the rural community of Barracks in Mansion Hill, Portland early Wednesday morning. The deceased have been identified as Linval Lindsay and his wife Annette Gibson Lindsay, popularly known as Plummy, both of Barracks district in the parish. Preliminary reports are that sometime after 2 a.m., residents heard gunshots and alerted the police. Upon the arrival of the cops, Lindsay's lifeless body was seen lying on the roadway near his home with several gunshot wounds. He is said to be in his 50s. Further checks led to the discovery of his wife's body inside the house with what appeared to be chop wounds to the upper body. She reportedly died at the scene. No motive has yet been identified for the gruesome killing, but be attentive, then leave a comment and make your opinion count down in the comment section.
Residents of the usually quiet community of Barracks, Mansion Hill, Portland, are still in disbelief following the murder of a couple at their home on Wednesday. According to police reports, residents heard explosions hours past midnight and summoned the police. Upon their arrival, 59-year-old Linval Lindsay, otherwise called Natty Cowhead, was found lying on a roadway near his house with gunshot wounds. His 59-year-old wife, Annette Lindsay, otherwise called Plummy, was found inside their house with multiple chop wounds. Latoya Allen says she spoke with her mom just last week, adding that it was her aunt living abroad who broke the heart-wrenching news to her Wednesday morning. She describes her mother as a jovial person who didn't create enemies along the way.
She's always a nice spirit.
How would you describe her?
She's jovial. She expresses herself a lot. But for the most part, she's jovial. She has no enemies. He does, but she doesn't. She was chopped in her face.
Multiple times?
Something that she doesn't deserve at all.
Linval Lindsay's older sister, who hasn't seen him in over a year, is completely shaken up by her brother's death.
I had two brothers. He followed me. He's the only one that really visit me, spend all 2-3 months with me. And when he's around, everybody love him. Everybody love him. Him give with joke and all of that, you know. He's a very jovial person. I wasn't expecting this.
Mayor of Port Antonio and councillor for the Manchaniel Division, Paul Thompson, also speaks about the couple.
I think he was taken to court on several occasions, but I don't know. He's always up and about the area. Oh, the wife is such a nice lady. Her name is Plummy. Very jovial, always dancing, always smiling. Somebody that you have to love her.
Commanding officer for the Portland Police Division, Superintendent Dwayne Wellington, tells CVM Live the police are following leads and have interviewed 3 persons of interest so far. He says the couple's murder brings the number of murders in Portland since the start of 2021 to 5.
Now as we head on over to Spanish Town, the 14-year-old girl Danisha Cooper, who was slain in a jealous rage by a 20-year-old who was obsessed over her, had engaged in acts of self-mutilation and even went missing in an apparent cry for help. That is the account of Cooper's stepfather, Andre Stewart, who told the media that he once had to reprimand his daughter for maintaining contact with her eventual killer. Cooper, a student at the Jonathan Grant High School in St. Catherine, died in the intensive care unit at the Kingston Public Hospital on Monday after succumbing to piercings she sustained in the attack. The alleged killer is now in police custody. Relatives and neighbors confirmed that Cooper and the 20-year-old had been in a relationship for at least a year, but that he began to harass her recently after she took the advice of her stepfather to break off ties. Her mother, Sashane Tulloch, denies the two were involved, and she's only dismissing the claim just to get away from criticism. But Stewart, the stepfather, said that he fought an emotional battle trying to save his daughter. He added that the 14-year-old Danisha called the killer and him asked her why she call him, why she cares so much for him and him want kill her. In the meantime, a neighbor, 52-year-old Calvin Butler, who burnt charcoal near the house where the 14-year-old Cooper lived with her mother and stepfather, said he was coming from his field 3 days before the incident and saw the 20-year-old accused hiding in the bushes close to the house of the 14-year-old. So according to him, in his own words, me come up on him sudden and me said to him, "Why you do near the people in house?" And him said to me, say, "Mind your business, because I will shoot you." Butler also stated that the 20-year-old was using fear to control the teenage girl, adding that he was warned on many occasions by neighbors to leave her alone. According to Butler, the 20-year-old killer was hiding in the bushes near the house on Saturday and followed her to the shop without she knowing, and that's when he attacked her and did the damage. In a social media post, the alleged attacker accused persons in Nasbury Grove of calling the police on him and threatened that everyone would go down if the police were to apprehend him. Meanwhile, the Child Protection and Family Service Agency, CPFSA, dispatched a response team to Cooper's family home on Tuesday, and personnel met with family members where they provided grief counseling and conducted a needs assessment. CPFSA Communications Manager Rochelle Dixon Gordon told the media that the agency will make a referral for ongoing counseling through the Victim Service Division. However, it is unclear if similar investigations have been launched by the Center for the Investigations of Sexual Offenses and Child, ABUSE, as head of that agency, Charmaine Shand, could not be reached for reaction up to press time. Now we are down to St. James, and this actually happens in Reading, Montego Bay. And Reading is a small town in the parish of St. James. It is located west of Montego Bay, and I'm not sure if the driver of the vehicle is still with us at this moment, and me not call down the dead on him. However, it is said that firefighters had was to cut him from the vehicle in the assistance for him to go to the hospital. So thank you for watching, and remember that if you're new to the channel, if it is your first time over here, please I'm asking you to subscribe, plus click the notification bell, and while doing so select option all, so that way you'll be first in line to be notified about each and every activity on our channel. And also remember to give this video a like for YouTube algorithm. Blessings and more beatitude. Stay safe.